what have you seen from Auburn already? What's kind of the scouting report on those guys?
Yeah, I know Auburn's kind of had, I guess you'd say, a tough season in the SEC. It's been really hard, but haven't really had much time to focus on them. We were focused on Jacksonville State last night, but I'm sure they're going to be a good running team, going to have good pitching, and they'll obviously have good hitting too. Their ballpark is set up with a short left field. Gave up a home run there my freshman year. Going to try my best not to make sure that doesn't happen again, but I know the way their ballpark's set up, kind of the style of hitters they'll have.
Do you know a lot of those guys on that team being from that area, sort of?
I know a couple of those guys, but not too many of them. And it's been a long time since I played against them consistently, so things change, but hopefully I'll have something to say to the team about them.
Some of the times we've watched Auburn, they seem to be really aggressive in the base pass, a lot of squeeze plays, a lot of try to take home extra bases, and just some things for you and the catchers to work on for this week.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things we did in BP today is we played all the bunts live, so we ended every round with a bunt. And we had our actual catchers behind the plate, and they went out there and called it. So we're really prepared for that. And that's basically the way the whole league's going with the bats and the balls and everything is. Everybody's got to be running more and putting down more bunts.
How do y'all restore the catcher's confidence after what happened last night?
I really think it's up to them more than anything else. I haven't lost any confidence in the catchers, and I mean, I think I've got like 10 wild pitches, but that's not necessarily on the catchers because can be really hard to catch sometimes. Amorati, who's one of the best blockers that has ever caught me personally, I had 7 with him. So it's just kind of one of those things where we got guys on base and pitchers are trying to make pitches that are unhittable. And sometimes those pitches just have to be uncatchable at the same time. So I know they worked really hard today, and they'll just be ready for this weekend.
How important is chemistry when things start going downhill like this and kind of get them back to the 6-game winning streak you had before?
Chemistry is huge because times like yesterday and the games before that, you can really turn on each other and try to play the blame game, but it's not about that because we're a really close team. I feel like we can handle anything, and that's part of it. That's part of the recruiting process. We had to recruit the right guys with the right personalities to be able to handle things they don't really plan on because no one wants to lose like we are right now, but we're together enough to where that we can turn this around easily. And chemistry doesn't just come from on the field. We're doing things off the field together. We're still hanging out. Like 6 of us went out and helped the tornado victims out the other day, and it's just really big about staying together. And speaking of tornado victims, they're obviously on all of our thoughts, and we just hope that we can come out there and have a great weekend series for them.